call for your competitive bidding. The property we are selling, known in the contract as Lot Number 1, on plan of Subdivision 5, 45005A in Certificate of Title Volume 1, 0954, Folio 280, but in plain English, and to you and I, it's known as 2 Arthurson Street here in Mount Waverley. Today's sale does include all the fixtures and fittings you'd expect, and they are in the contract as well. And we are selling via a public auction whereby 10% deposit is required. However, you can pay a $20,000 deposit today, and the balance of that 10% can come through on Monday unless you've made any other terms, arrangements with us prior to today. The settlement date, I've been saying along the way, is that circa 120 day mark. The exact date of preferred settlement for us today, and the date we're calling for, is the 10th of February 2023 as the settlement date. If you have any other arrangements with us other than that, we'll honour those, but the settlement for next year, the 10th of Feb 2023, is where settlement will take place. The rules for today's auction are fairly simple. They are that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders on request, and the law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and bidders preventing others from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. The rules today do permit vendor bids. The words during the auction are used to make a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Pretty straightforward with the terms and the rules. Again, if you've got any questions in relation to any of that, please raise your hand so my staff members can address that before we get underway. But before we get underway, I need to talk to you about the home itself. Well, fantastic Melbourne day has greeted us here today. A fantastic day in Mount Waverley with the sun shining, and it's showing off this home in all its glory as best it can today, because it's a magnificent home as you've inspected, as the neighbours know as well. The location's so important because the great neighbours who have come out today to support the auction can attest to how good the location is as well. But the home itself, beautifully enclosed landscape gardens that the owners have worked so hard on over the years to maintain, to create and encapsulate this fantastic home and offer it privacy and security behind the hedges and everything behind me here, and the box hedges and the beautifully maintained garden. Stunning little courtyard at the rear of the property. Low maintenance is the property, although it might seem like there's a bit of maintenance. Fairly low maintenance, it's just pruning. The fake grass at the front helps that as well. A stunning home as you walk through the front, polished timber floorboards. A master bedroom on the left-hand side greets you with an ensuite and walk-in robe. Ducted heating, evaporative cooling, ducted vacuum as well, so all the creature comforts are there. 2 large formal living areas as well. You've got the one right at the front on the right-hand side, a small dining and lounge area that's getting that sun straight through the windows, the beautiful timber windows at the moment. And then you've got that large living zone off the back of the kitchen, that open plan area at the rear as well. 2 more bedrooms down the back share a main bathroom. Of the 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and double lock-up garage that makes up this fantastic home. Indeed, probably one of the best single-level homes that Mount Waverley will have to offer, and someone will be the lucky person to be able to take the keys, figuratively speaking, today and be able to move in February of next year. But to who and for how much to be decided very shortly. The location, as I've said it before and pointed out, it's incredible. A short distance walk to the train station and you're in towards the city in no time at all. The shops, the cafes, the restaurants, all within walking distance from where we stand. But if you choose to use the car, you're only minutes away from the Glen Shopping Centre, 10 minutes away from Chadstone Shopping Centre as well, Oakley Cafe, shops and restaurants, Burwood if you like as well, and Burwood 1. The tram not too far from here. In the side, the Mount Waverley Secondary College catchment zone, one of the highest capital growth areas in the southeast of Melbourne as well. I've given you plenty of reasons to raise your hand and call out your bid here today for this fantastic home and opportunity, and I welcome you to in just a second. But how I sell the property here today, I call it 3 times. First call, second call, third and final call. When the hammer hits the contract like so, the property will be sold. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, the owners want to see a sold sticker on the board, but as I said, to who and to how much to be determined by you now. Open to you now, bidders and buyers. Start me where you like. A fair, reasonable bid is what I'm after. 2 Arthurson Street here in Mount Waverley. In your hands, bidders and buyers, from here. You can make your start if you like. Make it nice and easy for me to get it underway, or I'll make a start shortly, but I'll leave it in your hands. You can kick me off where you like. Up to you, bidders and buyers. Make a start if you wish. I prefer you start than I start. Give you a moment or so to start. In your hands to make it start. Let's go. I'll make a start in a nice easy one then for you. I'll start it off at 1,450,000 and we'll go from there. At 1,450,000 on a vendor bids with me is where we started off. I'll call for a rise of 50 if you like from there to take us to 1.5. But at 145 we make a start now. At 1,450,000 is the bid with me now. Against you buyers at 1.5 is the bid I'm looking for from here to put yourself in the box seat to try to purchase here today and secure the home to move in February next year. At 1,450,000, 1.5 I look for from here to put yourself in front. At 1,450,000 you'll need to bid to place yourself in the position to buy here today, calling for that rise of 50 from here. At 1,450,000 now, call 3 times, need to raise your hand, put your bid in. First, second, third and final call, all finished, silent and done. I love it, hands in pockets waiting to see what other people want to do. But unfortunately, it's not going to put you in a position to buy. If I pass the property in, bidders and buyers, we negotiate with those parties, you lose the transparency. So I urge you now, place your bid or offer to put yourself in front. At 1,450,000, need to hear your bid from here to put yourself in front. 1.5, got the 1.5 just up the back of my right hand side. At 1,500,000, we're off and running with gentlemen up the back of my right. At 1,500,000, he's in front now. He's got the best position and chance to buy at this stage. Now you need to place your rise from here. Take a 50 for a strong rise from there, or 25 to make it easy from there. At 1,500,000's the bid there. At 1.5's the bid. Gentleman has the first right to negotiate with me at this stage. At 1,500,000 now, need to see your bid or offer come through now. Otherwise, I start to look towards working with our gentleman on the right-hand side. First time of the call now at 1.5. Second call now, 1,500,000, the bid on my right-hand side. Third and final call, all finished and done. Need 550. 550 up the back at 1,550,000 against you, sir. There. 1.6 the bid now from gentlemen here. At 1,600,000 is the bid. At 1,600,000, the bid on my right-hand side now. At 1.6 is the bid. At 1.6 against you across the road. If you like any bid at all from here, I'll take. 1.6 is the bid on my right-hand side here. At 1,600,000 now. At 1,600,000 against you across the road. Any bid or rise from here if you like. At 1.6 in front on my right-hand side. At 1,600,000, otherwise I negotiate with our party on my right-hand side. Clearly bid there. 1.6, call 3 times. Work with our gentleman here on the right.
Can you take 20?
I will. 1.620 the bid now up the back.
1.620.
1.640 now over here. At 1.640 I took you 20, now they're at 40. At 1.640 is the bid now. 1,640,000's here. At 1,640,000 on my right hand side. 640 is the bid.
Can you take 1.650?
I will. 1,650,000. 660 back at ya. 660 now. At 1,660 is the bid. At 1,660,000 the bid on my right hand side now. At 1,660 is the bid. At 1,000,000. 1,670. 1,680. At 1,680,000 between the two parties at this stage. At 1,680,000 on the right hand side, he has it here. At 1,680,000 now.
We're selling, Court.
We're selling on the market, selling to you. If there's no better bid, the keys belong over here. At 1,680,000 the bid there. We sell away if there's no better bid. Against you there, here, up the back, 1,680,000 is the bid. On the market and selling. Make it clear. Give yourself some time to think about that next bid. At 1,680,000 now on my right.
Can you take 1.685?
Yes, 1,685. 90. Follow with the 5. 1,690 the bid now. At 1,690,000. At 1,690,000 in front here. At 169's the bid. At 1,690,000. There are 2 other bidders, or 3 other bidders on site. Let me need to know if we're in or out at 1,690,000 is the bid there. Even tempt you in for another 5 if you like and call it 695. You never know. I'll give you time to think. At 1,690,000 on my right hand side, no better bid. Buys it, make it crystal clear. I call 3 times and knock it down. We're done and sold. At 1,690,000 for the first call. At 1,690,000 For the second call, at 169,
695.
695, 17. 17 the bid there. Strong bid perhaps at this point in time might do it. 1,700,000's the bid there. A shake of the head up the back, maybe they're out there. We'll check in just before, but at 1,700,000 on my right hand side, gentleman has it now. Just could be the two of you in it at this point in time. At 1,700,000, just the two of you in the race by the look of things. Need to know shortly before I count it down and knock it down. At 1,700,000 now, call 3 times. If there's no better bid, we sell away here. On the first call. Second call. I'll just wait for that car, conveniently giving me a bit of thinking time. Third and final call. 720. At 1,720,000. At 1,730,000. 730 now. At 1,730,000 the bid.
40.
740. 750. At 1,750,000. Just the two of you in it at 1,750,000 the bid. Against our party in the middle here at 1,750,000. I'll give you a moment to think. It's a big decision, I understand. At 1,750,000 is the bid behind me. There's no better home like it. There's nothing like it in Mount Waverley. A single level home such as this had 1,750,000 behind me. At the moment he buys it on that third and final call and I knock it down. Check in with you now, Abby. Need to know.
This car trying to get through, mate. Sorry.
First time of the call now at 1,750,000. And we sell away. Second call at 1,750,000.
760.
760. 770.
780.
780. 790.
1.8.
1.8. 810. 810 there now. I'll pause a second again just to catch your breath there. At 1,810,000 the bid behind me. At 1,810,000 now. Final moments and opportunity. If anyone else had designs on placing a hand in the air, you'll need to know now. At 1,810,000. Call it 3 times. First time in the call now. We sell away.
820.
820. 820 there. 825.
840.
840. At 1,840,000 now. Could be the knockout blow. I'll give you just as much time as I had him as well to give you time to think. At 840 the bid there. At 1,840,000 the bid now. I call 3 times in a moment or so. At 1,840,000 for the first call. At 1,840,000 for the second call. 850.
860.
860. 860 could be again the knockout blow. I'll check again at 1,860,000 the bid across the road now. I'll call 3 times again in a moment or so at 1,860,000 the bid behind me. First call now selling away at 1,860,000. Second call at 1,860,000. Third and final call. All finished, silent, done, double check. 100% done. Sell it over there is okay. At 1,860,000, permission for me to sell. I'll call 3 times again. First, second, third, final call. Selling. Selling. Congratulations. We are sold. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending another Ray White auction. Have a fantastic weekend.